These are the events of the second coming. The land of Palestine is in total darkness. There is not the faintest ray of light to be seen anywhere. Throughout the land, all activity has stopped, even the fighting in the streets of Jerusalem, and throughout all the earth. What is happening? Then the dark skies will be brighter than noonday, and every eye will see the Lord return in power and glory. Can you think of another time when it was darker than midnight, although it was actually noonday? If you know the answer to that, please feel free to write it in the comments. Do you know how fast lightning travels? That's how fast and how suddenly the Lord will come. One moment the heavens will be pitch dark. The next moment they will be all aglow with the glory of God the Son. God's heaven will open wide, and a dashing white horse carrying a rider on his back will speed through the skies. Who is this rider? Revelation 19:11 tells us his name is Faithful and True. His eyes will blaze as a flame of fire. On his head will be many crowns to show that he is the sovereign of heaven and earth. He will wear a long flowing robe of white dipped in blood. He has come to make war, and war cannot be fought without bloodshed. And so that all will know who he is, the words King of Kings and Lord of Lords are written on his robe. Revelation 19:16. He is not coming alone. All raptured church-age believers will come with him. Revelation 19:14. And the armies which are in heaven, clothed in fine linen, white and clean, were following him on white horses. We will be one of the two armies. But who is the other army of the Lord? Let's take a look at Matthew 16:27. For the Son of Man is going to come in the glory of his Father with his angels. The unbelievers are fighting against those few faithful believers who are now making their last stand in Jerusalem. Only miracles can save them now. And the first miracle has already happened. Darkness, which hides them from their enemies. Now the second miracle is on the way. For the God of heaven and earth is coming to be their deliverer. Zechariah 14:4. He alone will fight, and we, the believers and angels, will be his honor guard. Behold, he is coming with the clouds. Revelation 1:7. We could almost hear the glad shout when the believers see the long-awaited Lord. No doubt they rush toward the mountain, where they know the Lord will soon stand. What a happy day this will be for them. When the Lord's feet touch the mountaintop, a most amazing thing will happen, and in that day his feet will stand on the Mount of Olives, which is in front of Jerusalem on the east, and the Mount of Olives will be split in its middle from east to west by a very large valley, so that half of the mountain will move toward the north and the other half toward the south. Zechariah 14:4. Does that amazing thing remind you of another miracle which the Lord worked for his people long ago, when there seemed to be no way of escape for them from their enemies? If you want to take a guess, please write that in the comments. Even now there is a crack in the Mount of Olives. The unbelievers will not be glad to see him. They will be terrified. They have refused to believe in the Lord Jesus when he offered them his love gift of salvation. They will try to hide themselves from the all-knowing God. At his second advent, the Lord will raise up the dead believers of the age of Israel. Then David's view into the future will come true. Psalm 16:9-11. And he will live again on the earth. Daniel too will be resurrected. Daniel 12:13. And so will countless others of the Old Testament. Now the Lord is ready to set up his millennial kingdom over the earth. Millennium is 1,000 years. The Lord will give the Jewish people the land which he had promised them so long ago, and the happiest 1,000 years the world has ever known will begin. Revelations 26. For those of you who want to take notes on a post-it, I've got some information here if you'd like to take that down. The second advent, number 1, darkness in Palestine and over the entire world. Number 2, glow with the glory, Matthew 14:27. Number 3, heavens wide open, Jesus on a white horse will be seen like lightning. We believers and an angel army will come with him. This will be judgment time. Thank you so much and have a great day.